Long time no see. I've had a really time-consuming video in the works for like 2 months. The crux of it was that I applied for every single active Goodreads giveaway in one day just to see how many I would win. It has proved very time-consuming. I won physical books. Honestly, I'm waiting for them to come in. Once they come in, I'm going to do an unboxing and cover everything that I won. As for the content of today's video, I have a book haul. Something you should know about me is that I am a cheap bitch. I don't like spending money, or rather, I don't like spending more money than I have to. And for that reason, ollies and thrift books are my best friend. Wow, this camera's crooked. So without further ado, let's do a discounted book haul. The first book we have is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, and I copped it for $3.99. I've heard a lot of good things about Miss Ali Hazelwood. However, I've never actually read one of her books. I do own one other book by her. I have The Love Hypothesis. I bought it for $3 from the library bookstore. Maybe I'll read it soon. I want to get the hype. Maybe I'll make a video on it. I just hear good things and I see good prices and I put my card in the card reader. I like it when we can visually see the books stack up. Oh shit. Next up we have A Love Song for Ricki Wilde by Tia Williams, and I copped this for $4.99. I do think it's interesting that behind the Ollie's tag there is a BJ's Wholesale Club. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that's like Sam's Club, but for people up north. Actually, let me verify that. Hold on. Allegedly, BJ's Wholesale is an East Coast thing. I did notice minor damage to some of the pages on the sign. There you go, now you can see it. I think it's fine. For $4.99 when it goes for retail for $30, I think that's a good deal. Oh my god, I forgot to say how much Ali Hazelwood retails for. I don't know about the book of the month. I think it's like $30 and then like you get goodies with it. I don't know how much a hardcover of The Love Hypothesis would go for because I don't have a traditional hardcover. I don't even have like a sleeve. And a paperback for Love Theoretically retails for $17 in the United States. A little bit of a preamble for this next one. In my senior year of high school, I was dual enrolled, so that meant that I went to community college and I went to high school at the same time. And at the community college, I took an English course. I did my end of semester project on book banning, and this next book was the #1 banned book in America, and that book is Ace of Spades. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm not gonna try and read that name. I didn't look up on how she says her own name. I don't know. Y'all aren't gonna catch me lacking. I'm sorry.
Hi, my name is Faridah Àbíké-Íyímídé and I am the author of Ace of Spades.
It doesn't look like it incurred any damage. It just looks like they probably overproduced this specific book in the factory. And I got it for $3.99 and it retails for $19 before tax. So great deal. Another like minor preamble for this next book. I lost like 60 pounds and I didn't know what size jean I wore. So I went to a TJ Maxx to just try on jeans and see if I could get some. They were just too expensive for me that day, but I digress. I went to the back of the store and they were selling like a lot of books. There was only one that kind of intrigued me and that was the one I ended up buying. And that book was The People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I didn't know TJ Maxx sold books. I don't know if it's just for the holiday season or if it's a permanent thing. I don't know. I did incur very, very, very minor damage. I got it for $6.99 and it retails for $16 before tax. For most of the books that I've covered in this video so far, I've heard of the book itself or the author and heard some good things about it. This book, I picked it up just because I liked the cover and it just seemed like something that I would be interested in. And that book is The Shadow Glass by chupeco. Just a very gorgeous cover. I really like the details and the skull and the girl up there. I copped it for $3.99 and it retails for $18. And there's like no observable damage either. So I think this is another circumstance where the factory that produces these books overproduced. I saved the best for last. Truly, I saved the best for last. I'm just looking at it. You guys are not ready. I need to cover the price. I want to reveal the price last. So our next book is Five Broken Blades by, fuck, I didn't look at the name, my Corland. And a very gorgeous book, never heard of it. But I need you to understand something, that when I was in Ollie's, I walked past this book. You know, I take my time, observe each shelf when I observe the pages, because there's a multitude of reasons that a book could be sent to Ollie's. And that is when I swiveled my head and saw this. Look at that. And look at the top, and look at the bottom. Hold on. It's got art on the inside, as well as art on the back. All right, let's play a game to comment how much do you think this book cost. Get close. Let's get close. It didn't cost $12. It didn't cost $11. It didn't cost $10, $9, $8, $7. It didn't cost $6. It cost $5 before tax. $5 It cost $5 before tax. As soon as I saw $5, I was like, take my money. Look how gorgeous this thing is. Look at the fucking pages. $5. And it's because the sleeve is slightly damaged. That's it. I fucking won. I've never heard of this book in my life, but I fucking won. $5. I startled my dog. So that was my discounted book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if the Goodreads video sounds like something that you might be interested in, please keep an eye out for it. I also do TikToks. I try and post frequently. I've been in a reading slump the past couple of weeks, but I try and post regular kind of like micro reading vlogs. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, sub, leave a comment, whatever. That's all I got. Toodles!